Hi there, insert your name here. When I was depressed, I wanted a pair of pajamas that would double as a business suit so that I could go days at a time without getting out of my PJs. Recently, I found this classy piece and I wear it in celebration of life's second chances. Hi, I'm Jessica Holmes. I'm a comedian. I've experienced postpartum depression and regular run-of-the-mill garden variety depression. Neither was great. Both sucked. Life gets better. I wrote about it in Depression the Comedy. Personally, I bought dozens of self-help books and only made it through the first chapter. Now, if they just made one big book with all the first chapters of other books, that book I could get through. Anyways, enjoy, or don't. I don't want to pressure you, insert your name here. I'm just gonna call you Pat. Pat, there is negative stigma around depression.
My life isn't perfect either, but you don't see me having a mental illness about it.
Just be grateful for all of life's beauty. Agreed. Agreed. We all have down days, but a healthy mind with a down day might think, I'm having a tough one. Whereas a depressed mind with a down day probably thinks,
the rest of my life will be as bad as this.
A depressed mind is like a sieve that only lets negative emotions through. So even if your life is perfect on paper, you might not be experiencing it. Healing takes time. I tried so many things.
Let
It's like I'm an old person.
Let my dog live.
What works for each person is different. Maybe you're like, all I had to do was cut out gluten and ta-da! Or you're more like, I'm a work in progress. Because it takes different strokes to rule the world. I found out running is my meditation. Meditation isn't my meditation because I have the world's shortest attention span. I limit my time on social media. I don't have duck lips. I have cat who just smelled a pair of used sock lips. I stopped trying to keep up with the Joneses. I haven't even seen the Joneses in 20 years. I forgave my mistakes. I work on my mental health every friggin' day. Tomorrow we begin again. And picture a cape behind me. Flap, flap, flap. All I'm saying is, if you're stuck, celebrate every tiny effort you make. There's no fast fix for depression. So if you find a little hope, something that's working for you, cling to it like a pube on a bar of soap. Trust that you are worth the effort and entitled to the rewards.